Okay. We have shared our screen. Here is the QR code. Let me split screen so I can see any questions. Welcome on the online. If you haven't joined with us before, online live, just throw your questions in the chat or raise your hand and we'll answer them like you were in person. The purpose of today's meeting is we're going to go over the data we collected from our Analyzing Your Dating Life survey that we did on Friday, the 10th. We actually had 125 responses, 126 now. Thank you. And so I sent out the information on Excel. So if you haven't had a chance to do any analyzing of it, go ahead and pull it up on your computer in the Excel format, if you don't mind. Trevon, you said you sent me. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't see it. You should give it a name. So as part of our survey, we were advertising that we would send out how people compared to the other people who took the survey. So that's all we really have to do as far as sending them information. But just to kind of get our toes wet kind of thing, I figured let's go ahead and play around with this data and see what we can figure out from it. And if we find out anything interesting, it'll be really fun. So I'll go ahead and pull up what I have done with it. I haven't done much with it, let me put it that way. So I like SAS where it gives you the percentage of the answer. So what I was thinking that we could do as far as sending the answers, like how people compare kind of thing, was I made a little bar up here that just controls which ID number we're on, and then we can copy this and send it out. But if anybody has any other ideas, please share them. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to get this. Let's see what we can make happen. Has everybody taken this or scanned it or whatever? Yeah. Great. Okay. So again, I'm sorry I'm exposing my entire email. One of the fun ones that we had was, do you believe in true love? I actually find this one really surprising. How about you guys? 66% of people. Yeah. And even then, like, I thought no was going to be a lot higher, but like just the maybe and the yes make up like more than, yeah. It's like, okay, sure. Yeah, but see, 80, 82, and 30, that's a big number. So the ideal Valentine's Day date, okay, maybe this is how we do it. What do you guys think is going to be the answer based on the survey? Okay, hold on. Yeah.
Board games and quality time. I think we can get away with it.
I think we can get
Board games and quality time, I feel like is a top.
I don't feel like Netflix and chill would be that.
Yeah.
It'd be like expected. I feel like maybe like.
It's too expected almost.
I think it's board games and quality time, but I think romantic dinner might bring it close.
I feel like board games and quality time is gonna go so high because we have such younger crowds taking the survey.
Right. Okay, so maybe we should do that first. Here, I'll show you the age of the people taking it so that you can inform your your information. Oh, this is really small.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, okay, there.
18
18 through 25 is 90%.
It's 90% of the respondents.
It is.
Well, we're college students, so
So
You know what?
we have a demographic.
We should
Right.
break up those age ranges some because we have.
it's too large of an age range. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's undergrad. We just described undergrad, 18 to 25, traditional undergrad. So 90% of our people are 18 to 25. So let's go back to these questions. Let's just do the next one. You guys already saw what ideal age range. It was pretty similar, 80 to 80. Yeah.
Relationships and that.
Well, see, that's not information that you need, sir.
It's my professor. I know for that 0.8. That's my professor.
You know what? Good for him.
And one woman I caught walking down the street.
So, okay, so what's the major, let's do two, well, no, two will catch it all. But what's the major relationship status amongst young people here at VSU?
It's definitely complicated.
Or
or
is
single.
complicated, yeah.
Okay.
Complicated or simple?
Okay, it's complicated or single. Let's see if you guys are right.
I got a recommendation to include
Complicated
marriage
is
next
usually
time.
simple.
Well, see, I figured in a relationship would include that.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. But
Let's see, where is it?
some people are married and
They're also in a
No?
it's somewhere. Hold on, it's because I have it split in half.
Valentine? Well, there's like,
Oh, I might not have done this one.
oh. What?
That would make sense as to why it's not showing up. Relationship status. You know what? You guys are here to learn. Let's just make a new page and show you guys how to do it. So a pie chart, yeah.
that's our visualization software that we'll actually use.
Yep, this is SAS. It's not scary. It's actually super easy. It's just so
It was
relationship
fun.
status. And then frequency, yep. And then options. This is the part that makes it look pretty. You can go down here. I'll slow down so you guys, if you're not familiar.
Also, are you sharing this part of the screen? Or are you sharing the entire?
I'm sharing the entire screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
That just makes it easier.
Yeah, so that they can see it too and the recording catches it all. So category labels and percent of total. And then I like to throw the text up because I'm blind. And then it's better if they all look the same. So typically, that's annoying. Let's see if we can, nope. That's just gonna happen, sometimes you can't help it. But so it looks better this way. I also, since we have such a small amount of percentages, sometimes it'll just throw it together in the other slice. But since we're doing it this way, you know what? Let's do it call out style. Edit. There, much better. Smaller, but much better. So since we have so few respondents that are doing the separated divorce and it's complicated, sometimes it'll get caught up in the under 4% and it'll throw it in that other section. Okay, so there's our answer. 54% of them are single, so 67 people. And then in a relationship, 44 people, 35%. So you guys were right, but it's complicated is significantly lower than I think we expected.
Very much so.
That's interesting. Okay, so let's see the next question. What is your ideal Valentine's Day? we already kind of discussed that one, but let's see the answer. So, any last minute changes to your guesses? Weekend getaway?
Board game. I'm going for board game.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Board games and quality time, but a close second. A close second. So yeah, I don't think anybody's very surprised by this one. Let's go ahead and do the next one. Oh, it should have been a little higher, especially with the number of older, like we had a couple older people.
I'm pretty sure they all chose like either weekend getaway or romantic dinner, but you take in college,
Yeah,
you're lucky if you get out the Chick-fil-A off campus.
yeah, yeah. So the romantic dinner may be more of a cost section.
Right.
So your future partner is currently at VSU. This is another fun one. What are we going with? Strongly disagree?
I think, I don't know.
Well, you're playing with outside. If they haven't looked at it, you're playing with information some other people don't.
But I'm slightly biased as well because I've
I
heard
mean,
a
I
lot
picked
of
neutral,
spoken
but
answers.
I assume, I assume neutral because I picked it.
Right. Okay.
I'll
So
say disagree.
neutral to disagree to strongly disagree. So we're definitely on this half of the spectrum. Okay. Let's see. I should have done these in order of this. Yep.
Right there,
Sorry. So we are. It's pretty split. It's pretty split.
Except for agree.
Yeah. Agree. Well, agree and disagree are, only 4%.
Neutral and strongly disagree. Well, that's just saying.
I mean, yeah, neutral and strongly disagree are the heavy hitters here, which is, I think, what people said. So,
So it's giving very much strong emotions.
yes.
Either no emotions or strong emotions because, if you're just like, oh, well, maybe they agree or disagree, those are the lowest variables.
So, what do you think led to this? Do you guys have any, like, if you had to give this survey again, what do you think could kind of improve this question, do you think?
I think I'm not sure about improve,
Mm-hmm.
but I believe that this data should be analyzed or like it should be broken down by relationship status.
Right.
Because if you're putting strongly agree, more likely you're in a relationship, and strongly disagree is you've had some relationship issues at the issue.
Relationship issues. Now that's one way to put it.
You would put down it's complicated about 3 months ago.
Right. It was complicated and now it's very simple.
Very simple.
There's a way to do grouping, right? Grouping? No. How do I add a group after I've done it? Can you?
Actions, maybe.
Actions. Let's see.
I think you need another one to link it. Though.
Yeah, let's just.
Link it with another page that you have with the relationship status.
Oh no, Jernaya, how do you do that? Come do it. You've recommended yourself as showing me how this works.
No, I didn't. Where's the mouse?
It's under here.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm on recording now.
Yeah, they hear you. This is our secretary, by the way, guys, Jernaya.
Don't put that out there. Okay. Which one was it?
It's,
Relationship status.
relationship status, and this one, the future partner.
Do we have relationship status?
Page
up there?
11.
Page 11.
We had to make it.
Zuzu. Zuzu, so I don't forget.
Mm-hmm. Very smart.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get a little bar there or something. Where are we?
Future partner. There it is. Welcome. Do you have a problem with my drop-down list name?
No, that's not it. I just need something else.
But yeah, see, even those of us who know what's going on, kind of, we always have stuff to learn. So that's kind of the whole point of this club.
Mm. That's what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I know what's happening.
You know what's happening?
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice, 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 nice. Nice. Nice.
Wrong one.
Wrong one. Wrong one. Whoops.
Yeah, relationship. There we go.
Nice.
Beautiful. Okay, so
Lovely.
before we do this one, strongly agree, strongly disagree. What do you guys think if I'm gonna happen if I click it's complicated?
I feel like that's gonna be the neutral and the disagree.
Okay. How about anybody else got any feelings?
I mean, the complicated is kind of small.
Okay, so
Plus,
what if we do in a relationship?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
There's
it
a-
should be.
You have to attach it to.
Oh, yep.
actual-
Ah,
Yeah, I was gonna be that comment before.
Yep.
Lovely. Thank you so much.
Um,
That's what I forgot to do.
So you have to connect that, drop down this.
to the pie. Yep.
Yay.
Filter. There we go.
We love when we work together as a team.
Okay. In a relationship.
Oh, wow.
So strongly disagree is still a contender. I guess that does make sense though. Like if you're in a relationship, they aren't here. I know.
but then does that mean?
It's
strongly-
interesting that disagree and agree are this is a very interesting number. This one person.
You're on the
The one
rocks.
person is, I don't know, what does that mean? Like they're
Eh,
in a relationship? but
yeah.
their future partner is there?
They're in a
Maybe.
relationship, but they don't know if that's going to be there.
But it's interesting that they didn't click it's complicated if that's how they felt, right?
This is a nice way to like try and tell this story.
Right.
with the data.
So let's see. Oh, I'm showing you guys the answers. I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay.
You should have hid them.
Hmm?
Hide them. The ones
As
that
we
don't
go
know,
through. Yeah.
hide them.
Okay.
And then you can just do like the little view mode
Right.
instead of editing.
You know, Jeremiah, sometimes you're really smart.
It's over there. Put the, yeah.
Yep. Sorry, it's been a while. Okay. So future partners currently. We just did that one. How much money?
Priceless, I know.
You're
that.
speaking with outside knowledge, though.
That, people verbally say their answers out loud. That's not,
Right.
that's not.
Okay. So, and you guys in online can put in your guesses here too.
I don't think it's.
They should, do they have permissions on you?
Yes.
Um,
they do.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, you can unmute too if you guys want.
And they can talk in the chat as well, and they can raise their hands.
They're just being quiet.
And if you want, I'll monitor, I'll go in and monitor and see if they're,
That may make it easier so I can full screen it and you can
Alright.
just ask the questions.
I got you.
Okay. Jernaya is going to be your voice. So if you have a question, even though I can't see it, Jernaya's got you. Okay. So what's the consensus? Priceless, 50, 39. What are we going with?
I feel like we need the college, like, because there's so many undergrads.
Mm-hmm.
50 won't be as high.
Right.
But I feel like it's either gonna be like 20 to 30 or priceless or something like that.
Okay. Let's see. There she is. Let me clear filter. So priceless. Priceless takes it.
21 to 30 next.
Yep. And then 11 to 20. 50 plus, like you were saying, is very low. I'm surprised that 0 to 10 is that low. I guess if you're buying a gift, then spending $0 on it is a little interesting, but maybe that's something we could correct in a future survey if we ever do this again. Let's see, what's the next question? Favorite food.
I might have skewed this data. Because whenever I was getting people or trying to like get people to take the survey, I was like, it's not invasive. Like one of the questions like, if your favorite food is chicken nuggets or chocolate. So we got introduction to this question before.
So interviewer bias kind of thing.
It could've
Yeah,
been. I
collection
could've slightly
bias.
skewed
Yeah.
this.
That'll be interesting to see. Let's see if those are the top two.
Chocolate.
Chocolate is just like.
But chocolate is chocolate.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't
the-
know,
Yeah.
chicken nuggets would.
Okay.
I mean, when I think Valentine's, I think chocolate.
Yeah, you think
That's
chocolate.
true, but I love chicken nuggets. I feel like just having that option there, I think people are just like, yeah, chicken.
Yeah, chicken nuggets is a good option.
It's like the troll.
Right. And Chick-fil-A was right down the way, so they were saying chicken nuggets.
Yeah, we kind of interrupted them as they were on their way to chicken nuggets, so.
That could have slightly skewed that data.
Okay, let's see. Chocolate and fruit.
Fruit is higher than I thought.
Yeah, I was surprised by this answer.
Maybe like strawberry.
Wait, what?
Yeah, maybe like strawberry.
Maybe like the bouquets and stuff. Yeah,
I would figure that would fall more into chocolate.
Like
I don't know.
yeah.
Right.
So it's just like, oh, it's Valentine's Day.
It's
Goodness. Eat a banana now.
So maybe one of our little recommendations, if we were gonna do that, is like, maybe you should get edible arrangement or like.
Right.
To Publix instead, if your price range is low.
Yeah, so chocolate or fruit would be a good option if you're trying to like last minute gift shop. And not try to spend priceless amounts of money. So let's see the next question. Do you believe in we just did that one. Okay. So that's all of the data. I'll pull up Travon's work if you guys want to see. Don't click the link. Okay. I clicked the link. Click the PowerPoint first. Open.
Oh, that's pretty.
This is very creative. Good job. I don't want to sign in. Don't make me. Okay, we're just, yep. Listen, I have words for people who make me sign into everything. Okay, so Travon, do you want to come up here and produce and present?
Cool. Hello everyone, I'm Trayvon. I'm the treasurer and I basically made this PowerPoint here. It took me a little bit to make this template and kind of edit it a little bit. I kind of took some inspiration from something I've seen on Slides to Go, but it took a little bit. But this is basically just all of the data that we collected and I just made it into pie charts from Excel. It was pretty simple. So how much, it's basically like, once again, did your partner spend enough money? So do you think a lot of people thought that a gift should be priceless? So we were kind of like pretty vague with priceless, but that could mean a lot of things because as you see, some things are priceless to some people. Say like for me, for an example, I got a watch that I got from my grandmother, and my grandmother passed away 5 years ago. That's priceless to me. And I always keep that watch. I don't wear it because it's like pretty old, but I always know where it is. Whenever I go home or something like that, I always know where it is. So that is what could have been implied when people seem priceless. But 3% thought other, 6% thought between $0 and $10. I was actually surprised by that. So people out here, they don't want something cheap. Like you have to actually spend money. Down 12% deal. Oh, go ahead.
I guess this would also, maybe we should have had like a question on like, what would you prefer as a gift
Yeah.
on Valentine's Day? It's like
Yeah.
clothes, food, or like something.
We
Yeah,
also
yeah.
included flowers in there.
Clothes,
yeah.
food, flowers, something. Yeah, because I feel like that might help flush this out a little.
Yeah.
Because
It's
it's like, also, like, how much do people think, like, chocolates or stuff would go?
Right, are
we
we
Yeah.
talking for Rocher or
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's actually something I seen on I'm gonna actually pull it up. It was actually a thing I seen on Tableau that actually explained what you were talking about. So I'll see if I can find it again and pull it up.
I had a lot of people who ended up choosing priceless and they were like questioning what it meant.
Yeah.
I was trying to be vague, it was like, it's whatever it means to you.
Yeah.
But, as you said, priceless means.
It can mean
whatever
it can mean
flowers.
anything, yeah.
And for other people, it's like writing little sticky notes saying I love you.
Yeah.
Right.
Then we did our participants age range. As you can see, our data is extremely skewed because that's the age range of mostly undergrad students. We have 6%, that's 26 to 35, 1%, which is probably one submission between 36 and 45, 46 plus, 1%, and other if you're older than 46 plus, which is pretty high. And the hopeless romantics. This was my favorite question. Do you believe in true love? 66% of people believed in true love. As we'll see, like later on in the tableau, a lot of the people between 18 and 25 do not believe in true love. This was more towards the 26 to 36 area. They mostly believed in true love, not the 18 to 25 year
Also,
olds.
another thing with this question is when I was taking the survey myself, I was thinking, what do you mean like love at first sight, or do you mean like true love?
Like,
There
well,
was a lot of questions.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just when you can say it, when you say it like that, like true love, like when you truly love something.
Like unconditional.
Like I love, like me personally, I love Pokemon. I love, like I truly love Pokemon. I even have like literally have a card on the back of my phone. Like I love Pokemon. So do I believe in true love with Pokemon cards? Yes.
I
So
think some people took it as like by faith and not by choice.
yeah,
Like a person is destined, that you're destined to be with.
yeah. And again, this was as percentages. Where we seen it on Excel, it was just total submissions of how many people. This is actually submissions based on 124 people as of when I did this. But we have 127 submissions. So favorite food to eat on Valentine's Day? Again, 31% chose fruit, 33%. Mm-hmm.
Chocolate, 33.
Yeah. Then who decided to break up? Your relationship status. 54% are single, 34% are in a relationship, 1% divorced, 1% separated. Other is 1%. I'm not really too sure what the other is implying. I don't know too many more relationship status other than single or in a relationship or divorced or separated. Maybe
It's like if it was complicated.
maybe widowed or something like that. But yeah, I don't understand that other percent. Maybe they just wanted to keep it secret. hmm And like I said, these are just pie charts again showing ideal Valentine's date. Where do you meet him? Is your future partner at VSU?
Strongly disagree.
But we'll see that again. The 25 to 26-year-old actually agreed that their future partner is at VSU. So they probably met on VSU and got married. Then once again, we have more skewed data because that was our age range. And that was it. Can I just exit out of this?
That was very pretty, yes.
Yeah. I probably spent more time on the PowerPoint that I did that I did
Very
the
fair, very
yeah.
fair.
Okay. And this is just what I was just messing around with in Tableau. So as you can see, this the top chart is the hopeless romantic. So what I took was those your age range and is your future partner at VSU. So you can see the top row is your age range and the bars represent do you believe your future partner at VSU. So we have strongly agree, neutral, disagree, and strongly disagree based on age range. So you can see 18 to 25-year-olds strongly disagree that their future partner is at Valdosta State University, where we can get over to the 26 to 35-year-olds, and they agree or are neutral on about if their future partner is at VSU. and strongly disagree the 36 and 30, the 36 to 45 and the 46 plus. They do not think their future partner is at VSU. So, and then we can scroll down here is the relation between age and money. So the colored bars is representing their relationship status. The over here towards the left is their age, and this is the price range into where a partner, well, a person thinks that their partner should spend money. So as you can see, the 18 to 25-year-olds think that their gift for Valentine's Day is priceless. So they believe that what they get for Valentine's Day is priceless. I'm honestly surprised by that because you would think as like the younger person would be more willing to spend money to impress their partner, but that's not the case. I wonder why that is though.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you mind, since like I am new to this, new to Tableau, do you mind doing like another like simple graph, like just showing us something?
Oh,
about the
yeah.
data?
I'll probably have to sign in. Yeah, I might have to sign into this though.
I'm sorry. I take it back.
It'd be fine though.
No, yeah, and, Ravon, since you have this experience, would you be willing to lead the, Tableau group?
Oh yeah, I have no problem with that. Tableau Pub. So Tableau has like you can get the official thing as a student, but you can also do this thing called Tableau Public. Only difference is like because it's free, limited things you can do.
So did you do it on your official Tableau account or?
I did this on Tableau Public
Oh, okay.
Yeah. because
Can you tell us?
I think that's a common.
That's a common.
That's a common.
what'd you say?
What's the limitation of the fully version?
I don't quote me on this because I might be wrong, but I think the limitation on the free version of Tableau, you don't get access to certain I'm trying to think certain. If I could pull it up, it'll be easier to explain, but I can't like think off the top of my head.
That's a common. Not a period.
It was a comma.
And no, that
For your
also.
ED.
Oh yeah, it is. I can't see. So
You're good, you're good.
what the
Those keyboards are not,
oh man.
you could show us your password, man.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. It was a nice try though.
Um,
I gotta look at my
No, no.
oh. Where's my password for this? Oh, but Tableau is, I wouldn't say it's pretty simple, but it is kind of pretty simple.
okay.
That's kind of contradicting, I know, but is once you learn it, it's kind of like Excel. I treat it as like Excel Junior because you can do pretty much the same thing. It's just that Tableau is a little more sophisticated or harder to navigate. Okay, here we go.
The people in the room, real quick, show of hands, what group are you interested in? The programming group
There we go.
or the programming?
Never.
Or the.
So,
You can do
oh, do I have to? I think I have to download it in order for it to work. Let's see.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, I thought.
So what are you interested in?
Well, I kind of wanted to see what you had to offer. For the.
Oh, okay, it's not on
what
here.
exactly did you mean by that? Did you mean like
So-
SAS stuff or? No,
No,
okay.
I got you.
Because I know that there's coding stuff in SAS and I do have some experience because I took a few classes that use SAS. As far as what it actually.
There we go.
And
All right,
are the
so
groups like set in stone or are they?
Oh, no.
Just, okay. Because
So-
I'd be interested in learning Tableau myself.
Yeah,
SAS as well.
SAP and stuff like that, yeah.
I'm interested in.
All of it,
Yeah.
any- whatever you give
But, I
me.
mean, I did join mostly thinking about the competitions and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, then, Absolutely. I'm glad you joined the Nancy stuff.
I'd be interested in taking a look at the topic and stuff. I really don't take part in that.
Yeah,
Because I just decided to join.
Yeah,
like, this week.
understandable. Yes.
This
Big
is,
two of them are us.
this is the code
And
of
you're not gonna-
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we would be using, we would be using this site called Exorcism. So on it you have.
Okay, so for the people who are watching from online, this is Tableau, and if you download it from your desktop, this won't be the screen you'll pop up, but because I'm using the online version, this is what pop up. So it's saying drag or drop a file, so you can upload many different files. You can upload Excel files, PDFs, and I can't remember most of the other on top of my head, but you can upload multiple data files. Did you download the Excel file from the?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, we don't even have to do that. I can just actually go and edit one of mine. So I'll just edit this one because I don't use this one. If it'll let me. There we go. So this is a no. Okay. Nope. Bruh. All right. I guess it won't let me use that one either. Guess I'll just have to use the other one. But when it says create vises, it just create another. Viz is just short for visualization. They're just trying to be hip, so they say viz. Yeah. So that. Why is it not letting me?
What's the error message? Click it again.
It says that the data source.
Yeah, it's saying can I find the reference to? I guess because the Excel
Maybe
file
it's
is
not
on
on.
my computer and it's not on here, so it's not letting me. But
Just replace it with it.
There's an extra response.
no, it's because I edited the data
Right.
from the Excel
Okay.
file anyway, so it wouldn't be the same anyway.
You could always just
Yeah.
upload the one that we have and just do it that way if you're okay with doing it that. Like,
Let me see.
but please finish your display before you
Yeah.
do any of that stuff.
So what is on my screen right now is a dashboard. What is basically is doing is combining multiple sheets that you created into like what they call a dashboard in order to like visually see them all in one place. You can just have one on here, but I did two. So if I go over to like a random sheet, so this is sheet 3. This is what I chose as a hopeless romantic. As you can see up towards the top is columns, and these are what I chose for my columns from the tables that I have over here on the left hand side. So what I chose is what is your age range and is your future partner currently enrolled at VSU. I pulled these tables from the data that we used for that we downloaded from Microsoft Forms that were based on the what was it from the event. These tables are all data from the event. So as you can see, we have the do you believe in true love, how much money should a partner spend on Valentine's Day gift, ideal age, and ideal range. So I'll just actually delete all of these. Actually, I'll go to one that I'm not currently using because I don't want to delete all those. I'll delete this one because this was kind of useless. I mean,
We love that.
yeah. I'll delete this one. And I'll delete this one. So right now we just have a blank file. There's nothing here. All we have is our data on the left hand side. So if you want to insert something, all you have to do is just double click it or you can drag it. And what Tableau will do, it'll automatically insert it either into a row or a column based on what it is. So what it's doing right now, it's not showing the data as like the number of it. It's just showing as a polygon, I guess that's what you can call it. So if you want to edit it, all you have to do is just drop down, and actually you have to edit over towards the left hand side. Measure values. What the? Oh, okay. So this app is completely different than how I do it on my Mac. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Let me see. Because it's not. So that just shifting into rows and columns. It's not showing the actual values for some reason, and I don't know why it's not showing the values. Let me see.
No telling.
Yeah, I have no idea. Let's try something else that actually has values. Yeah, see, it's not showing.
It says measure values on the right. I don't know if that's what you're looking for.
Oh, this is measuring values as like a dot. So
Yeah.
the bluer it is, the whatever it is. I don't know why it's doing it like that. I guess you could just do it like that. So what I just did was just click it and show me as. So this is showing me as like this is visualizing your data. So some of these visualizations have specific dimensions. So for this one right here for heat maps, you need one or more dimension and one or two measures. And each one of these have different dimensions. So you could just click and however you want to format your data. And as you can see down here, the count of VSU student facility submissions, this is the name of your file. So whatever the name of your file is, this is what would appear right here. And food and day night, this is just the name of the sheet. Even though it says sheet one down here, this is the name of the sheet that'll actually appear when you go to make it a dashboard. So as you can see, this is just a bar graph. A line bar graph, whatever one it is. This is just showing you how many people did 0 to 10, 11 to 20, 20. I don't know why this 120 is an outlier. And then we have 21 to 30. We have another 30 outlier that three people selected, 31 to 49, 50, and how many people chose prices. If you want to like make it show a different thing, all you have to do is just select any other data and it'll show the relationship between those. So I guess I can just choose what's your age range, and then you can see it added what is your age range to rows. So it shows how many people of that age range chose what. So you can see um, from $0 to $10, 18 to 25-year-olds had 7 submissions. 11 to $20, 18 to 15-year-olds had 15 submissions. And you can go on and each and every single one of them. And if I want to add something else, such as what closed option is you're on. And you can see it gets even more complicated. So it shows what who submitted what basically, and you can like narrow it down to who submitted what. So uh, the first row is how much should your day spend on a Valentine's Day? 8 to 20. I mean $0 to $10. Age is 18 to 25-year-old, and out of those 18 to 25-year-olds, the people who chose $0 to $10 chose board games and quality time, a romantic dinner, and they chose weekend getaway. And this is showing how many submissions. So you have three people chose that, two people chose this, and two people also chose this. Where we can scroll down and we can see the people who chose priceless. So the 18 to 25-year-olds who chose priceless as their gift, they um, want board games and quality time. And you can see 18 people submitted this. So you can see whereas like the difference between Tableau and Excel. Whereas on Excel, I just showed. Oh, this is in my Excel file.
But it's the same.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's the same thing. But you can show this is just showing how the difference. And say this is how I want my data to look. And if I want to like that, I would just add it to a dashboard. So what I would do is click dashboard up here and click new dashboard, and I would just go and select the sheet that I wanted my dashboard to come on. So if I wanted this sheet, I would just drag sheet one over here, and you created a dashboard. So this is just what you want your data to be visualized. You can make it more complex by adding more sheets and different types of formulas, kind of how like I did for right here, and you can make it look completely different. But that's just a very basic explanation of Tableau.
Thank you. Real quick. So those are the programs. You don't have to stay up here. I'm gonna ask Jerniah if you're willing. Will you come up here and show off the programming, and explain exactly how we're going to be doing the programming with the exorcism.
Mhm.
Uh,
Shabu.
And
shabu.
just to remind everyone, you can do multiple groups. We're not making you choose one or the other. It's just for your convenience and ours to make sure that you're getting what you want from the club. So, Jernaya?
Hi guys. So I actually started this over Christmas break. Um, like I found this, I want to say through TikTok, and I was like, well, might as well try it. But
I'm sorry. I'm
yes.
completely sorry. So I kind of forgot, and I just remembered it was a question asked, what's the biggest difference between Tableau Public and just Tableau Desktop?
Where
One
are
of the
you?
biggest differences for Tableau Public, you can't save files.
Oh,
Yeah, you can close some of these tabs. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. Okay, well,
But
I'm sorry.
for Tableau Public, you can't
ahead.
save files locally. That was it. I don't
Oh,
need
okay.
anything. When you save something on Tableau Public, it get immediately uploaded to the website of Tableau Public, which is
Mhm.
how I'm sorry. If you click my which one is this Tableau? This?
Mm.
Yeah. And you click X right here.
Mhm.
You don't need to save this. No, don't publish. You can see right here. This is uploaded on the Tableau Public website, and you can see if you scroll down, you can see how many people viewed this. So 5 people have viewed my work. You can see when I published it, which was today, and it was last updated today. So that's just one big difference. And once again, Tableau Public is 100% completely free. You can go and make your own account at tableaupublic.com.
Thank you. I'll just quickly go over exorcism. It's nothing really big. So of course you have like your little username and everything. It's completely free. So just add your email, go in, things like that. Over here you have your dashboard. So that's like this basically. It's where you would start, where you come in at, and everything like that. These are my tracks. So these are the things that I'm currently working on. As you can see, school has been hectic. That is why those tracks are looking like that now. But you can go and add any track you want. There's over like 67 languages that you can do. I know I'm going kind of fast. That's because I think we're nearing the end of today. But yeah, so basically you go in and your language. This is what you would go into. So it gives you type of like tasks that you would want to do. So like my task 1 was to run a simple code, and you go in and you fix it basically. So you have a code and you have to fix the coding so that it runs the task correctly. It does give you instructions. So where are my instructions? There we go. So it does give you instructions on how to do it. It gives you a little base knowledge, a little introduction, everything that it kind of wants you to know before it gives you time to kind of jump in. Um, Once you change anything in here, you can run the test again, and they'll tell you if you pass, like you have to pass at least one to get everything over here, or it'll just say error not complete. But as you can see, I got at least one task right, and everything else has been a fail because I'm pretty sure I'm missing some commas, some parentheses in some places. But yeah, so you will go in, fix these, and it just has to kind of work and show. And once you finally get done, once all your tests run and they are passed, you can submit it. And let's see. Sorry, wrong one. But yeah, so I have this is like all the instructions for the thing. I've already completed the first one. This is the second one. And then you also have like community solutions. So if you kind of get stuck on a problem, you can go in and try and get help. Of course, we want to use data analytics as another way that you can get help with these coding languages. We don't all have to be on the same code at the same time. But of course, it is a great way to try and get some references, see how people are doing. Any way like that would continue to help. And then mentoring, it's blocked. It blocked right now. We'll see if we can get it later. But dig deeper. There would be like further instructions, further community videos, and stuff like that. And yeah, that's basically all that is.
Great.
Any questions about it? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, no. All right.
Great. Unless anyone else has any questions, that will be it for the general meeting.
Thank you guys for coming. Oh, an announcement. There's an announcement. I'm sorry. We keep doing this. Yes. Oh no, did we exit out of Teams? Oh no.
Oh, yeah, it's on a different one.
It's on a different one. Okay.
There.
Right, because we had it in half mode. I got worried about you guys.
We still have 2 people?
Yes.
Candace did want to mention that she just started exorcism. She is a computer science major, so it's like a refresher for a few languages and a new experience for a majority of them.
Interesting.
Okay, some DASA team members, including President and Janaya and Andrew King, they are working on, they are analyzing data collected from College of Business students. Actually, they submitted their proposal to the conference called Northeast Decision Science Institute, and the proposal was accepted for a poster competition, which will be held in Washington, D.C. Between March, Joanna, if you don't mind, would you open the website for the conference?
Yes.
I think that's March 20, I think 29th and
30th.
12th. 2 members, Joanna and Andrew, will actually go there, to Washington, D.C. We still need 1 more person who join us for this trip. The deadline for registration, on early bird discount, actually the deadline is actually tonight. It's $125, and after today, you need to pay $50 more, $175. Well, anyway, registration fee will be reimbursed. Travel cost will be supported by LCOVA. So if you can make a decision as soon as possible, I will. That would be much better. But if you still need more time, you can think about it. But after today, registration fee will be $50 more. Just curious if anyone who can join us, can anyone make decision right now?
Let me just add a little more stuff, because the competition will be starting from March 30. So we're gonna fly into Washington, D.C. March 29. And we're gonna come back April 2nd. So if you can make this trip, you have to make yourself available between March 29 and April 2nd. And also, even though you are not going to be able to participate in this conference, if you're interested in working on the data as a group, you're more than welcome. And also, if you can join this project, and also if you can go to Washington DC, it will be good opportunity. Again, as Dr. Han mentioned, pretty much everything, we cannot say everything, but pretty much everything, including accommodation, airfare, will be supported by the College of Business Administration. So this will be a pretty good opportunity. So again, we have to start working on all kind of administration stuff, all kind of paperwork in terms of the trip. Plus, we have to work on this project by analyzing data and then providing the report based on the interesting result. So the three members, as we just mentioned, currently working on this project since last December. Then again, anybody can join to this project. So,
I remember that there's one person from computer science department, computer science.
Yes.
Well, I don't think that member cannot be supported because
Yeah,
it's basically Alcoba assumed that
Yeah.
participant
so
It's
anybody
from
can join
College
the
of
project.
Business.
Right.
In
Anyone
terms
from
of
College of
working on the
Business.
project, but for the trip,
Financial
only the student
Yeah.
at the College of Business Organization will be supported by Alcoba. So
Okay.
that's the one thing that we want to just make sure.
Sorry,
Candace. Yes.
Sorry.
But yeah, so that's the end of the meeting. You're free to go.
Oh, there's another announcement about the Valentine Day.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
again, we
Okay.
were pretty much amazed by looking at your project
Mhm.
on the Valentine's Day. And then we are suggesting this kind of activity will be kind of tradition for the DASA. So every year we can collect similar data because today a couple of members already suggested we may want to have this kind of question to them, right? So
Mhm.
we can just policy our questionnaires for the next day survey. So over time we can see the trend in this kind of stuff, and also we can improve our analyzing skills. Or the more important thing before we actually analyze the data, we have to understand how to collect the data, what kind of question we have to ask. In the way we can collect more data and things like that, right? So you probably have learned something from what you're doing right now. So we should have done this thing. Shouldn't have done this kind of thing, right? So you can just use that experience for the next survey questionnaire. And also, do you guys have any plan how to use your result based on Valentine's Day data? You just that you have it already, and then you just play with the data and then find some interesting result. That's all you just enjoy, or more than that?
So we're actually the marketing club has allowed us access to their let me see if I have it up.
So you talk about different data set, right?
Yes, but so we're planning on comparing them, and then I was talking with this is all off the record. You don't hear this. I was talking with Dr. Fowler. That's the marketing person, right? Yeah, Futrell. Sorry, Dr. Futrell, about the possibility of maybe working with AMA to do a group project and like come up with marketing based on the trends of our results versus the national and see how we compare and all that stuff.
That's good. But what you just mentioned is sounds like another project and also
Yes.
collaboration with the other like the student
Organization,
which is
yes.
good.
Yes.
Which is good. But what I'm talking about here, when you just work on something, I want you to maximize your output. Okay,
So that other people know about.
yeah, so you
Right.
you just did something, you spend time and you learn something from what you're doing here, right?
Mhm.
At the same time, what you learn or the output that you just created can be shared with other people, then it will be beneficial for the community that we are living in. So the community we are living in is basically what the Waldo State University, or even if you look at the smaller one, it's college or business organization, right? If you look at little bigger stuff, then it will be the city of Valentine.
Mhm.
So I was we actually was pretty amazed to see the result, and then a couple of pretty fun fact. Okay, so we can just share this information with like Valdosta magazine, for example, or the Valdosta Daily, like newspapers.
Mhm.
Because sometimes in these newspapers, you're looking for this kind of like story or information.
Right.
And also, the Valdosta State University producing like a magazine, quarterly, whatever, I don't know, but there gotta be something out there, right? Collection magazine or something, that'll be good in a story, right? So, again, I want you to maximize your output, and then in the way we can share our knowledge and then our experience with the even bigger community, bigger stuff. And also, this is very related to data journalism,
Mhm.
or data storytelling. So let me firstly talk about data storytelling. Data storytelling, if you think about this one, we make a pretty good product. Okay? This is good product, high quality product. But if you don't know how to promote this product, sometimes you fail to sell it, even though you have a high quality product. If customer don't know about the product, they probably like disappointed with the package of the product. Even the product itself is pretty good, the package is lousy, then it doesn't look like attractive, right? So how to make good story is very important. So this is the concept of what I just explained is about the data storytelling. So beside the data itself, we have to find some important information, but simply important information doesn't make us happy because we have to make it as an interesting story. So think about how to make a good story based on your finding, especially the Valentine's data, right? You have a pretty good finding, right? So with data visualization, along with a good story, make it good data storytelling. This is very important for industry and for your project. So this kind of concept is related to data journalism. Journalism is what? We just find out some story about the people, the community, whatever, right?
Right.
But usually they say based on expert, based on the professor working in this kind of thing over 30 years, we can say this kind of thing, right? But right now, we are like afforded with the data. There are a bunch of data that we can support our claim. So which is called data-driven decision, data-driven storytelling. Another word, even for the journalism, we want to support our story based on the data. So which is a data-driven journalism, another word, data journalism. Okay? So if we have some kind of data, then our story, my story will be more strong, much more stronger than simply say based on Dr. Park, this is like so after area. How many people will buy? Probably you guys, because you know me, but what about others? They don't know about me, right? But based on some kind of a fact. For example, I collect the data on the website. For example, I collect the data from the Twitter, which is about the Valentine's Day stuff, and then lots of people are talking about the Valentine's Day. And then I collect the data from the Twitter, where we have a Valentine's Day. Then based on 2 million tweets having Valentine's Day, I found this kind of result. Then you want to believe this kind of story, right? So this is kind of an example of data journalism. So the next project, decide what just the president mentioned. I want you guys, just to put a little more value on the Valentine's Day project. So make it like some kind of story. Okay, data storytelling or data journalism. So eventually just to send our story to any kind of outlet outside. Like, the magazine under the College of Business
Right.
Administration or Valdosta State University or even to the city of Valdosta. Then it can be good story for people. So this the last thing that I want to add.
Yeah, and we'll do some of that when we send out the response and how they compare. And so we'll kind of do like a brief summary of the data that we had, like the interesting facts, like you were talking about, when we send out the emails to the individuals who took the survey. So we will just take that data basically, minus all the personal, like where you measure up, and we'll send it to maybe a magazine or something. And
So just Google it like, with the data storytelling, and then make just one like a PowerPoint slide.
Right.
having Your story with data visualization stuff. That's about the data storytelling.
thank you. Okay, now you're actually free to go. Thank you for coming.